YouTube, Twitch, welcome back to the channel. Salty Ravioli here. We today are going to be doing a build for Black Widow. So let's go through it. Some of my favorites early on. Let me see here. I'm only level 22, but this is what I'll be shooting towards. Some tips and advice. So let's get into it. One of her favorite early moves that I like having on here. Gotta have break and block on there, so you could have this right here. With her, my whole goal is to be getting heroic orbs and getting the stun damage up. So I mean, it's kind of similar with everyone with that sort of thing. So, but again, I always go into the heavy attack and get moves that can break block. So this is one that I like right here, the combo on there, and she also has this as well. Let me see, this one holding down Y on there. You gotta have break a block because then she can get all into it, which is nice. For the range attack, full auto is probably the best against robots when you're fighting them and stuff on there. So I got that one all the way up to increase the stun on it. It actually staggers them, which is nice, and then you can get into close combat with them. I haven't done this one yet, getting the single pistol. Just seems like it takes too long, so I'm waiting on that sort of thing. These I didn't put in there yet as well. Just I went more into the specialty to start. So in here you just go off your playstyle, but first I started with the assault. Like I got this one going all the way through first, just because I use the Widow's Bite the most. But let's start left to right. So for her invisibility, it's pretty nice with the extension of time on there. So I went and got this one because I liked how that one looked, and then I started on this on the right hand side up here and went with getting the critical attack from my teammates, so more of a support character with that. You can also go with increasing it by 5 seconds, so I would either go with one of these two. Right now I'm trying out with this one. And for this side, what I'm probably going to do is, it's probably that top one. Let me see for 1 second. Oh, no, I'm going to go with this middle or the bottom one. So I can get the orbs or get the time going on there. But either one I think will work. I'll probably start out with the orbs, see how that goes. Just getting it more and more and more would be the strongest, I think. Then over to Widow's Bite. I actually started out and I went with the two middle ones, so it had more shots of it. So I have three total shots. Then on the left hand side, just made the field a lot bigger, 35% bigger, so now I can grab more people. So that can definitely help out with your gameplay. Let me see what else is on the left hand side that you could go with. I mean, it looks kind of cool. It can be kind of cool to change up your gameplay and play with. So you can play around with that if you like it, but I just like how it shoots. It's a range attack. I like that with there. Then on the right hand side, all about the stun damage. So stun damage is huge with her. So she can put in like getting 7 punches or whatever when they're stunned, which is nice on there. Then to the ultimate, I went with this side first. It increased the duration by 4 seconds on there. What else is there? You could do the stun damage. So duration or stun on here. I mean, usually when you have this thing going, you're pretty strong. So I wasn't too worried about getting the stun damage up on there. This can be good to get on there. These two right here, because they break block with it. So that could be something to do. But right now, I just jump and hold Y down, hold Y or triangle, so it breaks it anyway, basically. On the left hand side, I probably will go with the Widow's Bite. Just use that during this. It's 20% stronger, which is nice. See, this is the only kicker to this one is it says it's to be while you're overcharged, and usually I'm getting punched while I'm in there, so I don't know how overcharged I'm getting. I gotta see that, but this looks pretty strong, OP. I gotta play around with both of these, see how they go on there. But I'm probably going with these two. One of these two up on here. The intrinsic ability, this is probably going to be starting up next because this down here looks pretty cool. Getting the smoke grenade for 2 seconds turns me invisible. With that, that as well, and increases your critical hit chance. I do get overcharged when I'm just playing normal, so she does get that a lot, and even getting the shadow ops up would be pretty good as well. Now into the master, you see I started on the utility first over here, getting my increased damage up on there. And this is also takedown, getting heroic orbs. I think it's one of the best moves you can get in the game. And what else I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my stun damage over on this side as well. So I'll be getting stun damage increased on there for that. And let's go over to the Tristic over here. I'll probably get this critical attack damage while overcharged. Yeah, because ranged, I'm not the biggest range character with her, because her guns, the fully auto guns, just shoot a wide spray, so not too worried about that. With this one, I'm probably going to go with the takedown, boost the shadow ops, so I can get invisible a lot quicker. And then this one I saw, which was one that I think would be good, is the heroic energy one. I'm either going to go with this one or heroic energy. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably going to do this one of the last ones over here, because I do see other ones that have more value. Then over here, this is going to be what you prefer. You can throw like basically a hazard grenade. That looks pretty good. I like that one. Proximity mine, I'd probably hold off on that. And 3 grenades. So I'll probably go 3 grenades or the top one. I'll probably start with the hazard, play around with the 3 grenades one, just see how it goes. I'm going to add shock damage probably to my grenades because she's all about shock anyway. This one really doesn't matter to me. I'm probably going to do increased reload speed. That's the only one I really deal with. I don't really care about having more rounds. Over here, increased stun damage while invisible. And that's going to be the one to go with, increased stun damage. This one's pretty strong. It's probably the next one I do over here. Increase the VL shadow by 2 seconds. That's probably what I'm going to go with, because that just helps one of my specials out. Yep, definitely going to go with increase the duration. And for the last one, critical attack looks pretty good. Increase critical attack chance 20%. This is probably the one I'm going to go with because I am meleeing while I'm invisible a lot, so that's the one I'm going to go with. You can also do this top one as well, so either or. Play around with both, see which one you're getting more damage on. So let's recap the specialties. Over here on the View of Shadows, I'll be going with probably increased duration for 3 seconds and increases the critical attack chance. Yep, I'm playing around with these two right here, heroic orbs, but I like it to have duration longer on there. And this one I have the cloaked, increases the critical attack chance for cloaked for the support characters. Again, you can go with the duration, play around with that as well. I'm just trying to get my teammates stronger in there. Usually probably I'll have this if I'm playing with someone. If I'm playing solo, I'll go with this guy right here. So we'll play around with that. With the Widow's Bite, I'm getting the field bigger, so it grabs more people in there and then inflicts more stun damage. And with the ultimate, probably going to play around with the Widow's Bite here on the left hand side. And yeah, that's probably one I'll be playing with the most. And just to see how my overcharge is with her. And having the increased duration right over here. So hopefully this guys helps you out. Don't be afraid to get into the specialties before you finish your primaries. You don't need to hoard those points over onto here. Just start using what you like to play with. And it should help you out. She is pretty fun to play with. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch.